Thank you. I find it a rather astonishing occurrence that I'm here tonight. This is never something I ever aspired to, nor ever thought would happen. But I have a lot of people to thank for it. And I have to start with my wife, Pat, our daughters, Ann and April, because my career clearly was a group process within our family. It wasn't a one-man band by any means. And I have to thank many colleagues and friends and mentors who have helped me throughout the years. People who taught me about the inherent worth of each and every person and how we need to recognize that, especially in such divisive times that we live in. And also the people that I have encountered who suffer from behavioral health challenges and their families. What they've taught me about that experience and how challenging and difficult it is to go through that. The experience of the disorder itself, treatment, and hopefully improvement, but it's a challenge. I'm thankful to those people tonight. Pat and I have gone through a lot of things together, and she's the one who kept me in this business. Very frankly, a couple years into my career, I thought to myself, I think I need to get out of this. This is not where I should be. And she told me, she said, I think what you need to do is go to graduate school, get your master's in social work, and give yourself some options. That seems incredibly counterintuitive. Yeah. I thought, what should I do? But I went to graduate school, got myself some options, and came back with the direction of being in behavioral health and in administration. Along the way, Pat and I have learned a lot of things, and we learn from our situations, and we talk about this. What can we learn from this event, this situation? I'm going to talk about two of them tonight. The first one was when Pat was nursing. She needed a break, professional nurse. And she said, I need to be doing something where I can just kind of be by myself and just do this. So she ended up getting a job for service master, cleaning a 3-story office building in the town that we were living in. Good thing. And first night she comes home from work and says, the vacuum is too big. I can't do this. And yet I need to do this. So guess who starts working for service master too? So all of a sudden I am doing the vacuuming in this 3-story office building. But one of the things that I also found is that she didn't like doing the toilets either. So I'm doing the vacuuming and the toilets. And she's a smart woman, I'll tell you that. So I can still tell you the service master way to do this business is you clean from top to bottom and outside in. So it does work. But one of the things we learned is when we were in our service master uniforms, sometimes there would be people working there late into the evening when we were working. And very frankly, we were invisible to those individuals. We were there, but nobody saw us. There was no recognition, no eye contact. And what is this? That we tried to figure this out. And what it was is because I wasn't looking like this, and she wasn't in her nurse's uniform. And how important is it that we see everybody as important? They all have important roles. I remember thinking, if that boss was gone for a week, they'd miss me a lot more than what they had missed their boss. The other thing was when I became administrator of the Human Services Center in Yankton, I had to go visit with the governor because it was such a politically charged situation that had happened at HSC. I met with the governor in his office, Frank Brost, his chief of staff, and the Secretary of Social Services was there. And if you know Governor Mickelson, Frank Brost, Bill Podorowski, they're all tall and big men. What's wrong with this picture? Who does not fit into this? It's pretty clear. And things were going well in the interview, but then at one point I could tell the governor was very inward focused, and he's thinking something. I think, this is not going well. What's happening? He stopped and thought a moment and looked over at me and said, how old are you anyway? I said, I'm 38. And he said, after a bit, he said, this is what I was doing at 38. If I could do that at 38, you can do this at 38. A lesson that I needed an opportunity. He gave me an opportunity. And how important it is that we recognize people and their importance, their worth, and give people opportunities to help them succeed in their careers. Thank you so much for this remarkable recognition. Thank you.